Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Samson. Usually I'm in Los Angeles, but today I'm coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. So hello, everybody out there. So great to be here on the amazing Empowerment Tuesday, Wednesday morning here in Asia. I know there's many of you still trying to log in as we begin the Zoom. Today we're going to have a very special guest, and we're going to share a little bit about what has been happening in Asia and how we're building globally, and also back and forth. We have quite a few events in Asia, uh, from the incentive trip for Asia in Bali, Indonesia, to Hong Kong. To right now, we're in Taiwan, traveling through Taiwan. It's been an amazing week. So, and as a matter of fact, I'm not the only one from North America. In Asia, there's quite a few leaders that came with us. There were quite a few of them from all over the world. And oh my gosh, here's Kim. Hello, Kim. How are you?
Good. How are you, Samson?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I was just sharing with them that we just started. It's been amazing week or so in Asia, and there's many people from all over three and around the world coming together, from Bali to Hong Kong to right now we're in Taiwan.
Yes, we're coming to you from Taipei at the hotel, ready to come home tonight. Yeah, Samson, I think what we had to spend the last, was it 2 weeks? How long has it been, Samson? 2 weeks? We've been on the road? Well, you
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
been. I have been. Okay, good. Yeah, we've been on the road for 2 weeks. It's remarkable to see how far we've came. And we had our first Christmas party of three in Hong Kong, and it was about 700 people there, Samson.
Yes, more than 700 is quite a party. Very colorful. A lot of people having fun. And we
Yes.
had some special guests there too.
Yeah, we did. We did. We had Daniel and his wife showed up, and we have Dr. Dan and his wife were there to celebrate with us. So it's great to see. And I think maybe, Samson, what you could do is share with the team about, the what this so far. It's been almost 10 months, right, for us in the pre-launch, right? Almost 10 months. Share with them as a like the journey that took us from how we started, where we are, and the timing of where we are. Maybe you could share a little bit of how does that make you feel, and what is your takeaway from it?
Well, let's see. Well, for me, it's not the first time to be in a startup, but this time is a little bit different. I don't know when's the last time, being in the industry, that I wore so much the company shirt, right? But there's
Yeah,
something about it. I mean, a lot of times I think, when you take what you are creating, and all of us are creating, when you take it personally, you're that much closer to success, honestly, because it's personal, right? Um, Look, when we started, it was just from a thought, a vision, and then now we have manifested and created, and in conjunction with, of course, Daniel and so many amazing leaders out there, um, you know, uh, coming together to create this amazing platform, a place where people can get together, just like at the Christmas party, to celebrate each other, to celebrate each other's success. We gave a lot of money away. That was fun. But that's the culture, right? We work hard, play hard, and 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 of course the proactive wellness aspect of it, and not only that, but proactive about creating a new life for ourselves and for other people. Want to pass that vision on, and how I feel about it is amazing, because it's taken a lot to get this thing off the ground, and the continuous travel over and over and over again with so many people, so many leaders. They sacrifice their time away from family, to really create this dream around the world, where we're out there, outside of our normal life or our comfort area or comfort zone. We see that the need is huge, huge,
Hmm.
where people know. As a matter of fact, we're just downstairs having breakfast, right? With Dr. Dale and Gary, and Dr. Dale being a doctor. I asked him how he felt about it. He said, "Oh, most of his contacts are in the medical community, and he was just saying there's so much burnout. So from what's happened the last 3 years, and even so much more what's happening now. So it's not only medical professional, but the average person where things are out of control. It seems that things you cannot control, like the economy, like the inflation, like health. I mean, people are having more and more health challenges because of the lockdowns and whatever happened the last 3 years. So we're here to change all that and be proactive to spread the word. You have to be proactive, not only with the product, but with your lifestyle, with your finances, with your peace of mind, so that people can have a better life. And that's what drives a lot of people. And being on the road along with, for example, Amy Dunlap, she brought her daughter to Bali, and then I saw her in Hong Kong, and she's just blown away. And she continues to grow and cast a vision of where she sees her business going throughout Asia. And with a leader like her, she's definitely very passionate about doing it. It's not only about making money; it's way beyond that.
And she would have joined us today, but I think she's in flight. She's about to land in LA right now. She was with us on an entire tour. She went to the Philippines and then went to Bali and then Jakarta and then Hong Kong. And then she's in flight to back to the US. And I think just to anchor what Samson has been saying is saying is that I think first, these kind of tours really help people to go outside of their norm, right? To go step beyond the normal, what's formed in our mind. And so I'm sure some of you read about her posts and her comments about what this trip meant to her. The just being on this tour, seeing different culture, experiencing different lifestyles, and just looking at who's coming on board, right? It completely literally expand one's horizon of what possibilities are, so you take a little peek of what, you experience a little bit of things that's outside of what we thought were conditioned and programmed to see. And so that really helped expand that. So these kind of tours are really vision expanding, if you would. And also, I think just to touch upon what Samson had, just say more about what Samson has shared, the interests from the people that we met and at the meeting, and people we met outside of the meeting, outside of currently our community, just talking to locals, talking to different people. And we all share the same common thread. We are on this life journey right now, and people want more, and so the interest of having a platform for them to be able to activate their own creativity, to activate a dream they once had. And so a lot of people they've had enough. They wanted more. And so that wanting more is not necessarily money, and I think there's somewhere in between of our living in this world, survival and obviously, reaching success. But in between that, what's unspoken and beyond the words is that meaning to make an impact in the journey, helping others to impact their lives. And when I say impact, it's a lot beyond money, a lot beyond success. And so the interest, we all have the same common thread. We are on this life journey right now. And so the interest was in the marketplace looking for something like this. And I tell you, Samson, I'm sure you see the economy, it's a little different here in Asia than maybe in North America. But the thing is, people wanted more. And so, and also, Samson, you did a great job hosting the event in Hong Kong. And I the stories. Tell us the stories that you heard. Not details of the story, but how does that make you feel as an entrepreneur? In a part of this, we started this movement of building a global community. How does it make you feel hearing the story that they were able to gain from this platform, either through the product and science or for the business side? How does that make you feel, Samson?
Well, it's mind-blowing, because through our daily action, not only from me and Kim, but all of you out there, from your action, from your sharing what 3 is about, the people that's in 3, the testimonial, the stories from the product, the success stories, that people get inspired to do something. We had amazing testimonials at the training in Hong Kong. There were 7 different people from different countries. One of them really moved me, because this lady's husband had health challenges, been taking a lot of medication, and he was really going downhill. Really, really going down. He was losing weight. His belly's getting bigger. He has a lot less energy. He starts sleeping a lot more, become not active anymore. And it's through a friend. They were introduced to three. They start using the product, don't know what to expect. But within 2 to 3 weeks, he was gaining weight back again, where he had lost tremendous weight. He had more energy. He was starting to really his cognitive function. He seemed to he was more alert and wanted to do more again and start living life again. That's amazing. I mean, that's something the lady said. I mean, she was almost in tears when she was on stage sharing. And it was so inspiring. I translate that directly to Daniel and Dr. Dan. It is something that is through somebody. How we all started. I don't know who sponsored her. I don't know what team she's on. It doesn't really matter. But it's through collectively that we can share that people's lives can be changed physically. But this gentleman already gained weight, feel healthy. He's more alert. He started to live life again. That's less of a burden for his family. Can you imagine, right? Because if you're sick, you burden your family. So and it spreads out from there. When there's impact like that, I mean, that's just from the product, but more from the product as a result, they're never going to stop talking about three, and from the business standpoint, yeah, it's amazing. It's just literally, it's like a touch here, a touch there. And talk about touching people's lives. That's what it is, right? And then from financial situation where you have all kinds of people in three, from people who are just regular folks to people who have big businesses, right? Like Xian from Greater China, she used to have 13 big restaurants. She lost a lot of that during the pandemic. She came back, opened a couple more. Once they'll settle down, she's all in. She's all in into her business. Like, you talk about like a big boss, right? And this lady, you meet her, very classic Chinese lady, very, very refined, very well mannered. She's successful, but why is she here? And same thing with the people all over the world that are the
By the
best
way, I saw
entrepreneurs there in.
I saw Miss Samson. I saw Miss Indonesia 2019. She is a proud brand ambassador here at 3. So I said, oh my gosh, there is a fashion designer for some of the like A-list celebrities in the United States. She was there. She was wearing an outfit. She goes, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like these people was like, I really look like a farmer when I am around these people. It's really amazing to see. So, when you travel the world, you go, oh my gosh, why are you doing 3? And they all have that a common thread of wanting to make an impact. And so what I like to do is, because of time, we have another meeting going, but I wanted to say this. It's a timing. I think Samson had touched upon a little bit about it. Like any project, like any company, the beginning is the toughest time. I mean, it took us, relentless from the beginning of when we did the pre-launch. It was February 20th, right, Samson? February 20th?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
February 20th until now with December, whatever. So about 10 months? It took so much effort. You know what? I want to say this, and this you can put in perspective in your own business. Like this. In the beginning, it was nothingness, right? Nothing, no name of company, nothing, right? So we launched this project with the vision of what we wanted to create, right? A global community where we collaborate and making positive impact, doing good work to humanity, doing good work for ourselves, right? So when we set out to do that, there's, that was that vision only, right? And so, but a whole bunch of us have put forth the energy to supporting this mission. And now, as we travel to different parts of the countries, just at 3, I've been to 5, 6 countries, seeing and meeting people. Now, having been on the product, having been doing the business, experience a little success, and through the product, feeling the vitality, feeling the difference in the body. And now coming together in our event to share, and how they're expanding that. It to me, as a human being, it just solidifies so much of the kind of work that we do, right? And so whatever. So from nothing to a lot of meetings, a lot of talking, and now coming together with 700-800 people in just a Christmas party. So that took so much work from the front. It's beautiful. I mean, it is beautiful. It was beautiful, right? All the party, all the glamorous singing, but behind the scene, if you could only, if there was, and I'm sure there is somewhere in the cloud, right? If there was a camera that had they were following us every single day the last 10 months, it's glamorous to see the end result, but this is only the beginning, right? So it's kind of glamorous to see the result of yesterday, whatever day we were, 2 days ago, I think we were in Hong Kong. It's glamorous to see that. But those little steps that it took, the trial and tribulations, the things that took us, it was all part of the journey. So that applying to your business, as you're going out there sharing this, it might not seem making much of an impact, but the biggest impact you do as you go on, embark on this journey, the biggest impact is not to others, is changing you. When we change, when we elevate the vibration or the frequency of who we are, naturally it will help make the impact of people around us. And so that's timing. And timing, one aspect of timing, right? And that is what it took to build what we have. But what we have is only the beginning. And that brings us to the second part of timing of this opportunity. We are less than 1 year old, right? And so from the official launch in Asia was in May or June, okay? And the official launch in America, in the US, was in March, I think it was, right, Samson, or May or whatever. May, okay? So a couple of months. I'm telling you, the stories that we've heard, the interest, the demand in the marketplace, and the timing of this opportunity. 3 things. Timing, okay? Timing, interest, meaning the demand in the marketplace, and the stories either from the business platform or from the product technology platform. We are making a difference in this world. And so I would say this, Samson, because I know that you and I have another meeting to attend to shortly. I would say this, and I would say this. I'll close by saying, and I shared this on stage in Hong Kong yesterday, I think it was. I started this project with 3 big intentions, right? The first one is to make an impact. In the times that we're living in right now, I'm blessed to be, to have the opportunity. I'm not, wanting to, this project wasn't, for me, it wasn't about money. It was about impact. I've been very blessed by this platform. And I wanted to take my experience and my things that I've learned to bring it out to the world, to help make an impact. And by doing that, I myself get a lot more meaning from it. So it's having meaning. And this meaning is hard to place by anything physical, right? So a meaning is an expression, to me, an expression and experience of lifing, if you would. And the third part for me is so key in the time we're living right now, is to feel alive. How many people around you, they get up, go to work, go home. Tomorrow, get up, go to work, go home. It's like rinse and repeat. Is that being fully alive in this world? So ultimately for me, it's like, hey, you know what? If I'm here on this earth for another 20, 30, I don't know, 20, 30, 50 years, let's be alive. Let's live the life that we're meant to live, and not let the epigenetics, right, or our surrounding control what we can be. We all can be more. We all can feel more alive every single day. Look, if we're on earth, might as well feel alive right now, right here, right now. So that's a message for this call for me, is to really feel alive. to live in the time we are in right now, to feel alive. And with incredible product that what we have, a global community, we're all coming together. We're all collaborating together. This is not made by me and Samson or Daniel. No, without each other, we together coming together is to make that impact. So I'm going to sign off right now because I'm going to get ready for my meeting. But Samson, you take it right on. And you really a pleasure to be on this tour, meeting hundreds of people, actually close to 1,000 people, more than 1,000 people last couple of days. So it really has been an honor, and it just brings it all home for me. All the months of hard work is well worth it for me. So now, Samson, you take it on, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys back home. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Kim, for jumping on. Thank you. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. So let me go ahead and take it in for landing, as Gilbert Anderson might say. So look, we have a Christmas special going right now. There's a couple of intentions there. One, from the rate the founders packs have been selling, we expect them to be sold out this month. So we don't know when, but it's coming up within the next week or two. It might be sold out. So this is the last chance to get in as a founder, this round. So so that's why on the Healthy and Bright holiday specials, we want to reward the people that are joining now a little extra to finish it up, to celebrate it. Okay, so anybody who comes in a founders pack before the end of the December 31st, or before all the founders the allotted are sold out, well, they get $100 token. If you're not a founder yet, and if you do the upgrade, you will get a $50 token. So that's huge. Now, next, in terms of a Christmas special, holiday special, is that for every $150 of purchase, you will receive a $25 token. Now, that token, so you can use it for yourself, or you can throw it down the line to your team. So that's how you propel more business. Get it? So every $150. So if you buy 150, you get 25. You buy 300, you get 50. If you buy 450, you get $75 worth of token, etc. Every 150. Now that's 150 net. Okay. So for example, if you had let's say a $250 purchase, okay, and you use $100 token, well, you can use maximum 50% of it, right? So maybe a different kind of math. And let's say if you do a $300 order, you use the $100 token that you have now, well, that net is 200. So 200, you will only get a $25 token. So you see what I'm saying? It's $150 net. It also counts for smart ship and prepaid smart ship. So this is extra bonus. So if you want to stock up an inventory for the Christmas, you got to do it now, because the shipping takes time. So it takes 3 to 5 days in US, and maybe 1 to 2 weeks in Canada, however it is overseas. But just get it done now, so you get the token. Also, the token, like I mentioned before, you can throw it down the line to different members on your team, and to help them to make some purchases. And also that drives the volume and drives momentum. And for those of you who've been talking to some people, they want to try some product, well, yeah, that $25 token will help them too. So you know what I'm saying, right? So it's out there for you to use it, but also to use it for marketing. So this is a great deal. Anyway, I also got to go to a meeting, but this call has been amazing. The seeing the people from around the world. We had 7 or 8 different countries here in Hong Kong at a big Hong Kong team event, Christmas party and training. I would say this, on top of what Kim was saying, it is about coming together. It is about that. And I want to send a message out there for you as she was saying that, a little thought came to me, is that, you know what? How are people doing it, right? How are people doing it? Well, they're doing it because they are exercising their dominion and authority on their own life, and they know what they want, their purpose, and getting out there to share. So to do it, you must exercise your dominion and authority on yourself. That is your authority. That if you have the will, if this is what you want to do, you have the authority to do it. Nobody can take that away from you. So instead of how Kim was talking about the epigenetic influence by other people, other things around you, no, Number one, you have it. You go do it. You go share. You make the impact that you want. You go create the business and the life that you want. And by that, you affect other people. You impact other people, and it goes down the line. So happy holidays, everybody. God bless all of you. Stay safe. Work hard at it. We have a couple more weeks before, toward the end of the year where people just kind of check out. And then if you work hard, you can make a big push. January is going to be a fresh start, and we're going to make a huge run, and we're going to jumpstart in January for everybody. So thank you very much. God bless all of you. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Take care. Samson signing off from Taipei, Taiwan. Bye-bye now.